Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge von Lost Ark. Wir sind auf dem Weg zum Prinzen und dann hoffentlich mal wieder ein Dungeon zu haben. Aber es scheint irgendwie kein Dungeon auf der Map zu sein, oder? Sehe ich das falsch? Ich hoffe, ich hätte zumindest Bock auf einen neuen nächsten Dungeon, wo man halt viel erobern kann. Na gucken.
It's over. Mach is truly amazing. I wouldn't have been able to do the same in such a short time.
I always had much to learn from this around me. I feel the same way about you and Father Armin. I cannot thank you both enough for all the help you have given us. We are about to take the trainees and head to a lake bar. We will link up with the remaining of our force there. We should be in debt. We won't be in debt to you if you and Father Armin could grace us for your presence. The village has a beautiful lake. It's well worth the journey. Klar, für so einen See, ne? Kann man mal gucken, ne? Was haben wir denn hier? Ah, wir haben nichts außer Boden.
We've lost too many.
Höchst interessant hier. Was ist hier? Nichts. Irgendwelche Buschviecher. Warum sieht der da so groß aus? Mal durch da. Lake Bar. 13 hatte ich nicht mehr? Das ist komisch. Der hatte 100% mehr, oder nicht? Von diesen Sammeldingern. $1200. Okay, das ist eine Menge, die es da gibt, scheinbar.
You're here, adventurer.
Da muss ich sagen, das, was Sword of Legends hatte, das fand ich richtig geil mit diesem Sammeln von diesen versteckten Items. Wo dann halt diese so geblinkt hat und du dann so Items gefunden hast, die so coole Buffs hatten. Das fand ich richtig nice und ich hoffe, dass das noch mehr Games übernehmen werden. Weil das hat richtig Spaß gemacht, weil du halt ab und an manche Stellen hast du wirklich lange gebraucht, um die Items zu finden. Das war echt funny.
I came here with Prince Thirain, but he went ahead to Lake Bar Village when he heard an army was approaching.
Okay. The troop guarding the outpost also moved with him. This gentleman Lloyd informed us of the approaching army. I thought I was able to provide first aid. The wounded he suited requires long, instinct care. I will also be heading out to Lakebar Village now. Please take good care of Lloyd. Also when his breeze stables, change his bandages. Aber erst muss ich mir meinen neuen Skill angucken. Combo. Ja, mal damit, weil ich glaube, das ist der beste, den ich auswechseln kann. Press Skill Button at the right time to make combos. Okay, das ist Timing, oder wie? Das klingt ja an sich nicht schlecht. Es scheint auch viel Schaden zu machen, oder? Was haben wir denn da? First Attack moves Distance plus 2 Meter. Das ist nicht schlecht. MP kosten weniger, ist uninteressant. Damage to Push Immune. Okay, uninteressant. Zeig mir mal, wie ist denn das Timing hier? Ha, okay. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich den cool finde. Ich meine, der hat auch wieder so einen super langen Cooldown von... Wo steht das? Warum steht da nicht, wie viel Cooldown der hat? Das sind 3 Angriffe. Nee. Ne, das ist der falsche. Der hier. Ne, wie viele Skills habe ich denn hier? Persix Wounds. Scheinbar kriege ich noch 4 Skills dazu. Also, oh, sieht cool aus. Mal gucken. Leute.
Father Armin sent you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. As you can tell by the armor I'm wearing, this all soldiers served in the ranks of Reagan Sheriff's Force. I merely followed my orders as a member of the Royal Army, but I always painted me to do so. I had to conflict Squain from starving peanuts and arrest the innocent. I even had to watch some of them die. That's why I decided to surrender to Prince Tyron. Throughout distorting, my unit took a ton of his old body of mine. When the push finally got me, dead, smeared fairly certain. But then Father Armin saved me. This pain is nothing compared to the crimes I've committed over the years as a soldier for the Regent. Go ahead and go to the lake village. I shall be fine now. Prince Turman could use all help he can get. Wo ist denn? What the heck? Das ist ja mega weit weg, der Lake. Oh oh. Oh oh. Oh oh. Wen muss ich killen? Den Braunbär? So, sehr gut. He did it. Warum sind hier Kisten? Die muss ich doch bestimmt aufheben, oder nicht? Nicht? Die sehen aber verdächtig aus. Auf der anderen Map gab es keinen versteckten Dungeon, ne? Interesting. Hier müssen wir rechts rein. Ne, hier. Enter. Wieder ein instanzierter Kampf. Ich dachte, hier soll ein Lag sein. Wo ist er denn? Erstmal müssen wir alles kontrollieren hier. Das soll der Lag sein. Na, schön. Ich kann mein Pferd hier nicht rufen. Ja gut. Gehen wir erstmal nach da und dann kommt ein Pferd rum schon. Ja, sieht doch nett aus. What is happening?
It's been far too long, dear Prince. Is this your army? You couldn't possibly be thinking of using this rabble against Lord Sherritt, would you? The throne belongs to its rightful owner. And my spies tell me you haven't even been able to activate Vanquisher. It's time to yield the sword, disband this gang of criminals, and plead for mercy. And we may let you live.
If Sherritt really wants this so badly, he's welcome to come fetch it.
Brave, but foolish words, young prince. You will regret this, boy.
Let him go. We don't kill messengers. Even rude ones.
Okay. Hey, what's up?
Oh, good. You've arrived safely.
Wer bist du denn? As for the prince, he seems to have gone to the lake. I'm a bit worried seeing him so glum. Schön. Hier war ich doch schon.
Vanquisher is an heirloom of the Lutheran dynasty. It's supposed to glow when held by the rightful heir to the crown. That's how my ancestors proved their worthiness. Which is also why Sherrod seeks Vanquisher for himself. But it won't even show the faintest glimmer in my hands. What does that say about me?
Weiß ich nicht. Soll ich das mal nehmen? Slash encode. Yay, ich feuer dich an. Du schaffst das.
Are you trying to make me feel better?
No.
Don't worry. This is not something I obsess over. Winning this war is the only thing I worry about now. My worthiness comes later.
Sire, we're under attack! The Regent's forces are here!
Let's go.
Okay. Let's battle. Wartet auf mich. Ich kann aufgeführen. Kann ich ja nicht langlaufen. What's up?
Spare my life! Your Highness, I was only following orders.
Following orders? Did you really just say that? Innocent villagers are dead. By your hand. Do you have no will of your own? Can you not see the difference between right and wrong? You are no true knight of Lutera. You are responsible for these atrocities, and you will face justice for them. I have spoken. Take him away.
Your Highness, you must not spare his life!
Yeah!
Your Highness, you must not spare his life!
Yeah, you deserve it! You deserve it!
Oi, 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 oi. Lake Bar.
Are the rumors true?
Das für Rumors. Was für Rumors? Lass mal das hier aktivieren. Das Inventar ist schon wieder ganz schön zugemüllt, ne? Nice. Ach, hier kann man fischen oder was? Schaut mal, ob man hier fischen kann. Da hab ich jetzt aber keinen Bock drauf.
All the harm done to the villagers is my fault.
Das stimmt. What? Not the wet? Ist das ein Name? That Northward fellow. Ach, scheint so. He clearly said that the raiders will appear again. But you can't let them repeat such utter ever again.
This time, we'll make the first move. The enemy is encamped south of the hill.
I have been briefed by the south. We can't just sit back and wait for the raiders group to gain. Let us defeat Sherrod's raid group. Kann man meinen. The raid group is being supplied by Sherrod himself. They are not only have a streamer stream of supplies than us, but also better quality weapons. But there's no reason to feel down about this. We can just steal the good stuff from them. Das meint er. Adventure, is it true you're going to attack the raid group? I know a thing or two about strategy, you see. The raid group is an expedition force, which means they always have to take supplies and rations with them. If you look around the encampment, you will find water containers where they keep their potable water. How about you break them all to make them suffer from a water shortage? Wir könnten auch alle da gemeinsam das Wasser einfach klauen. Dann hättet ihr Wasser und die nicht. Das wäre vielleicht einfacher.
Everything is fine at the village.
Everything is fine. Was ist das denn da? Das sah noch komisch aus. Ich glaube, ich muss die beiden mal wechseln, oder? Wobei. Weil ich finde die gar nicht schlecht, aber es ist cooler, wenn du zuerst den Grab machst und dann hinterher den reinhaust. Genau so. Was muss ich machen? Defeat Raid Group Captain Jackwish. Ich bin bei 2. Bring Weapons. Das da brauche ich auf jeden Fall. Easy. Habe ich eine Schatzkarte gefunden oder was war das? Nein. Ach, das sind Waffen. Easy, wo müssen wir lang? Kann ich dann umschauen. Ja, scheint nichts zu sein. Was haben wir hier rechts? Ich schaue, ob ich jetzt durch kleinen Area-Bosse finde. Vielleicht nicht, ob die irgendwas bringen. Aber warum nicht? Das habe ich schon gehabt. Nice. Hier geht's runter. Das sieht doch verdächtig aus. Schön weiß hier nichts. voll die krassen Orbs. Zum Glück habe ich so einen Stärke-Optimierung, sind viel zu stark für mich. Ja gut, da nehme ich aber den Teleport. Ey, soll ich so fucking ernst sein? Was geht? Great job. No, maybe they will be a little too thirsty to fight. We still can face them head on. In our current shape, this should change things up a bit. Every time they come to fill their cantons, we can ambush them. I think I make an outstanding straight, don't you? I should apply to become an officer later. Ja, sollst du machen. Oh wow, you've brought us quite a fine assortment. Now our men should be able to put up a proper fight that we gained, fool. We really hit him where it hurts this time.
Good work. Now the village will be out of harm's way.
As always, I have nothing but gratitude for Armin and you, for all that you have done. However, I never mind. Never mind. We've got bigger problems to worry about.
We've managed to defeat most of the enemies who raided Lake Bar. If it weren't for you, it would have taken much longer.
Das stimmt. Oh, ich muss mich gleich fertig machen. However, the villager's blood has been shed. I would like to provide recompense to the villagers of Lake Bar. Could you ask Chief Warden about extent of the damage to the village? Oh Mann. Auf der Map ist aber auch wieder kein Dungeon scheinbar.
Greetings. I am Hordern, the village chief.
The damage to the village: 10 wounded, 2 killed. One of the casualties was only 8 years old. If the prince hadn't responded quickly, many more would have perished. We have nothing but gratitude for his help, and he wants to compensate us. Could you tell him that he doesn't need to worry about this sort of things? Das sagst du. Und was mit den Eltern von dem 8-jährigen Kind?
8 years old? He's only a child.
Is that so? Even a young child like that, and all because of me. I couldn't even protect my own people. I failed them. At this rate, perhaps it's only to be expected that the vanquisher does not glow. Apologize. I would rather spend some time alone right now. It's fine, it's fine.
Prince Thyrane appears devastated.
It seems like he doesn't fully believe in himself. However, I think Prince Tyrone is perfectly suited to become the king. Could we find out exactly why he doesn't seem to have much confidence in himself? Ja, wenn ich jetzt so viel laufe, muss ich aber hier eindeutig mal Villager.
Prince Thyrane really values his people.
Wie bist du denn? Du bist ein Zwerg.
We need a crown. Dad says a king needs to wear a crown.
Kleiner Mensch.
Oh, he probably blames himself for all the atrocities Regent Sherrod has been causing in the kingdom.
Achso, das waren schon alle.
I see. I've heard how chaos has swept across Lutera.
It's because of the tyrant of Regent Sherrod, isn't it? Prince Tyre must believe that the people are suffering because of him. However, the people don't seem to think that way. How could we really relay that message? Tofftel, do you know the fable of the Iron Crown? I've read it myself before. I heard it's a famous tale in Lutera. There was once a prince who was beloved by everyone. The people gathered their scrape scrap iron to make a crown of this for the prince. The prince graciously accepted the crown and used it during his crowning ceremony, like the story. Perhaps we could show Prince Tywin how the people really feel. Could you ask your father about what he thinks? Come on.
Crown? Are you talking about a steel crown?
Nee, eine Krone aus Gras. Actually, we have been meaning to pay back Prince Tywin for his help as well. I guarantee that not a single villager would opposite this idea. We have all seen how disgraced the prince was over us. However, I am worried about the iron to make the crown. Considering how short supplies are right now, well, it would be difficult to produce such materials. But we would like to get the nicest crown we can for the price. Or the prince. Could you perhaps drop by the Linen's memorial in the south? The pedals are gathered there. We should ask for their support. In the meantime, I will make the preparations to make the crown. Du meinst, dass du den ganzen Tag rumstehen wirst, nicht wahr? Ist okay.
Everything is fine at the village.
Schrei doch nicht immer rum, du Spacken. Ja. Wer seid ihr denn? Meine aus. Was ist das denn für ein Stein? Sieht verdächtig aus, aber unten auch einer. Aber ich kann nicht interagieren. Was geht, Phobos?
I'm Phobos, the peddler. I'm not a child. I'm a proud peddler.
Was heißt denn Peddler? Mal kurz schauen. Peddler. Peddler. Hausieren? Was soll das denn sein? Muss mich veräppeln. Peddler. Definition. A person who sells illegal drugs or stolen goods. Okay. Hausierer ist wahrscheinlich gemein, ne? Aber was, A peddler goes from place to place in order to sell something. Okay. I get it. Das heißt, es gibt Drogenpeddler und einfach normal. Also okay, I get it. A crown for Prince Tywin. You're asking us if we can make contributions? Are you serious asking us if we can do this? Of course we can. I'm a merchant of Lutera, the kingdom of courage. Don't you ever amaze us? This is all the money I have. I hope the folks at the Lake Aber village will keep their chins up. Why don't you try asking the other peddlers as well? I'm sure they will help. Guck mal, noch eine Pflanze. Nice.
Crown? Ah, that's an interesting story. I'll gladly give you one if it's for Prince Thyrain.
It's an investment. Prince Thyrain is definitely worth a big...
Yeah.
Unlike Sherrod, he genuinely cares about his people. Take this too.
Kann damit nicht arbeiten. Adventure, have you heard of Linus, the legendary peddler? I admire him so much. A long time ago, when Lutera was embroiled in war, he supplied the army to save Lutera without taking a single coin. He's a hero. All the peddlers of Lutera admire Linus. So we gather here on his Memorial Day in remembrance of his spirit. If you're interested, why don't you check out his memorial plaque? Kann machen.
Those who invest in only what they see are fools. And those who invest for profit alone will not last. In people, there is worth beyond face value.
Schön. How was it? Maybe it all felt a little unfamiliar since you're not a peddler. But I want to become an admirable gentleman of the Terror one day, just like him. Maybe one day you will see a majestic memorial of Phobos next to that one. Guck dir das an, dann gebe ich dir Geld. Oh, hast du mir gerade eine Schatzkarte gegeben? Not in this area. Battlepound Plains. What? Mach das weg da, hallo. Battlepound Plains, wo soll das denn sein? Das war nicht in der vorherigen Gebiet, oder? Ne. Ach so, da war ich noch nicht, deswegen kann ich das noch nicht sehen. Na, warten wir erstmal. Dann mal back to the village, das dauert mir zu lange.
Have you been to the peddlers? As expected, Lutera's merchants are quite different.
I've told the Umar blacksmith to craft a crown. Take this, the Umar people are famous for their master artisanship. Will currently create a masterpiece. Ah, das ist ein weißes Pony. Wer bist du denn? Du siehst aus
Who are you? What's that? A crown for the prince? Then you've come to the right place. I'm the world's best Umar blacksmith, and don't let anyone tell you different. Well, hurry up, show me what materials I got to work with. Not bad, but also not enough. Unless this prince has the world's tiniest head. I need more materials to work with. Lucky for you, Lake Bar should have everything you need.
Also ich jetzt einfach hier die Materialien aus einem Dorf klauen.
Take this.
Was ist das? It's a secret feature passed down by the Umars. If you want to create a great crown, gather up the ingredients here and deliver them to Miriam. Ich dachte, du willst das bauen. Press B. You enter trade skill. Okay. L. To open trade skill. Gathering. Okay, we get it. Du scheinst alles einmal zu verkaufen, ne? Thank you. Was war das denn dort? What makes a hero? 1 und 4. Linus left a trail back in Lake Bar. Have escaped from the demons. Linus planted a tree in the Lake Bar village before heading to the Madric monastery as a way of expressing his gratitude for providing sanctuary. Perhaps there will be trace in the corner of the Madric Oh, okay. Ah, du Kacke. Pure Gold of the fields. Not all that glitters is gold. Not everybody who holds a hammer is a master artisan. Not all who are born of a royal line can sit on the throne. Nobility is achieved only by grinding and polishing the raw qualities of the royal. With that in mind, I will share with you the secret of how to get noble iron from a pile of scrap iron. First, we use morals of wild animals as fuel for the furnace. Using the moles as fuel strengthens the flame. The higher the temperature of the bellows, the easier it is to oxidate iron. The moles of the lake boar are especially good, as they are hard and waterproof. Second, there's a standard method using crane crystals. When heat is applied, while iron and crane crystals are mixed together, the impurity evaporates with the crane crystal and only pure iron remains. The crane crystals can very rarely be obtained when killing crane roaming near lake bar. You are more likely to find it in a red crane rather than virtual crane, okay? Once enough morals and crane crystals have been collapsed, then it should be pretty easy to extract pure iron. Well, easy for someone who knows what they're doing. Best to leave the actual process to a master artisan or one of the appreciations.
This feels like the end times.
Okay. Mir wurde angezeigt, dass hier hinten im Gang... Da ist das Iron, nicht wahr? Also es wurde mir hier angezeigt. Das heißt, wenn ich jetzt wahrscheinlich Spitzhacke ausrüste... Also ich kann alles einfach ausrüsten, oder wie? Scheint so. Aber scheinbar geht das nicht. Hier sollen wohl noch Hidden Nachrichten sein. Das heißt, du musst einfach jeden Spot ablaufen. Rainbow Gloves. Kann ich nicht durchlaufen, so wie die anderen.
I just don't know what's happening anymore.
Kann ich auch nicht durchlaufen. Denn unsichtbare Wände sind cool. Ja gut. Was ist das denn hier? A song is passed down, Lake Bear of Lutera. When the moonlight shines over the crown, the sound of pickaxe drives the night out. To make a crown for the highest one, workers of the lowest position should take all the troubles. Even in the hands of the workers who took care of life, there is a calling to lead history. Tofftel, at this historical moment, shall we go mining together? As long as you have a pickaxe, you can mine ore. Ja, wollte ich das nicht gerade probieren? Aber scheinbar geht das hier in der Stadt nicht. Aber na gut. Ich muss mich jetzt fertig machen. Ich habe keinen Bock auf Arbeiten. Dann sage ich mal vielen Dank dafür Zuschauen. Wenn es euch gefallen hat, lasst doch nichts liken, Abo da. Beim nächsten Mal machen wir ein bisschen Gathering und Mining. Und dann bauen wir eine Kone. Bis dann. Ciao, ciao.